Welcome to RawbutReal. We are live in the building. Welcome to RawbutReal. I am your host, Rhea.
What up, though? I'm Dice Clark. I am the host.
We have special guests in the building. This is the 10 Toes Down Takeover.
Yes.
If y'all don't know about 10 Toes Down yet, y'all gonna learn today. Okay? So, we're gonna start with, there's a beautiful woman sitting to the left of my brother, Miss Fallon. I'll let you introduce yourself in your own way. Get me and my sister
off the screen, but who we introducing together. You just won an award. Do you know what to do?
He is so
Put us together.
He in raw. He just had a health scare, the death scare, so he in rare shape today.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the rest of my life. Huh?
Cut your stuff down.
My phone is down. That's you.
It wasn't.
Jesus Christ.
Must be on a slight delay with my screen.
It's gonna be a delay. Yes.
Yeah, this place slow.
I got an Android, not an iPhone.
Me too, brother.
No, Team Android.
Amen.
I don't feel bad. Okay,
you should feel horrible.
No. I had an iPhone. I took that boy right back.
Yeah, me. I had an iPhone 5 and took it back.
See how you gentlemen do? I said Miss Fallon about to introduce herself, and y'all just start talking.
Silence, everybody.
Hey y'all, I'm Fallon Ogwin, and I played the part of Aubrey in 10 Toes Down. So, what's up? How y'all doing?
That's right. We have the other stars, the 10 Toes Down. I told y'all I got special treats, so y'all better be watching. Okay.
All right.
Mr. Steve White, we're gonna go.
Yo, what up, though? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Everything all right?
Yes.
You see, we keep it clean. You got them Lysol wipes in the...
and I'm using it for a phone prop.
That's right.
But what up, though, y'all? How y'all doing? Thank you for the invite.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for coming. And last but not least...
What's going on, everybody? I'm Don Snipes. And, thanks for having me on.
My man, clean too. He clean, fresh, fellas. He got to tell y'all something.
Yes.
For real.
First, I want to give props to Tanja for even and setting this up because she was supposed to come on today. She's not feeling well. And of course, I see our other host, G Baby, is not here. She's under the weather right now. So, say some prayers for G Baby.
Yeah, no doubt. Prayers up, boo.
Yes, and we will see her next week. All right, y'all, we're going to get on in.
10 Toes Down. Now, how can they watch that? That's what we're going to get into out the gate. Let the people know about
you can see it on Tubi.
That's right.
See it on Tubi right now. Go to Tubi, type in 10 Toes Down. It's so popular. It
The letter 10, not the number 10, people.
No, you're going to type in TEN.
Yes.
And it should be still on the popular section, but if it's not, just type in 10 Toes Down and go and enjoy the movie and make sure you click that like and get those streams up.
And while you saying that, what part were you playing in that movie?
I was the husband that got cheated on by the dude that's sitting next to me.
Yes, they're close. They're very good actors. Same thing.
Yeah. My character was Sean. He was married to Kyra. He was the mama's boy.
Shout out to Kyra's character. Yeah. She's not here today.
Yeah, he was a mama's boy. Loved his mama, loved his wife. He just didn't know how to separate.
He was a mama's boy.
He didn't know how to separate. That's all.
Okay. But he was a good man. She was just wrong. Kyra was wrong. I don't want to give out too much of the movie.
I'm about to say, don't say too much, but let him go watch it right now.
Oh, my goodness. We can go into, you want to go into the trailer?
Oh, we got a trailer to show?
Oh, sure. Yes.
So my mic
Why
don't
you
get
sound
cut
so
off?
shocked? This is why I'm the host and you are a host. You supposed to know that.
Yo, I got your regular.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Be careful.
I got it. All right. See ya.
Wait, I didn't catch your name. I'm James.
Kyra.
Nice to meet you, Kyra.
Same.
I got you tonight.
You are perfect.
So are you. I love you.
I love you too.
I don't want you to think I'm a creep, but
Oh, God.
ever since I saw you at the coffee shop, I've been thinking about you nonstop.
Okay. So, speaking of that, how was it?
How was what?
I don't know, sleeping with another man.
Oh.
You not leaving. I don't care how many pictures you got. You not leaving.
Are you insane? You're married too, James. Do you remember that? So can't the same be said for you?
No, because my wife knows better. My wife wouldn't dare be disloyal to me and let another man into our house. Do you trust me, yes or no? I love you. I really do. I love you. And if you continue to stand by this clown, I'm walking away.
You're gonna have to do what you gotta do, Sean. Cause I love him. And I'm standing 10 toes down behind my man.
That was dope.
Super.
Y'all see
Like
that?
straight fire. Like
Check that
you
out.
told your husband, I'ma stand 10 toes down behind another bed.
That was my man.
Your man. Found his character. So he's the common denominator. Don's character. Don, your resume, you play a lot of bad guys. So how close are you to your characters in real life? Because you really, that what I call you, Dapper Don.
I think that it might look like that currently, just because more recently I had like you know, the films that are out currently kind of portray that guy. But if you go to flicks like In a Sentimental Mood, you know, and a few other things, you would kind of get to see a different side of me. But no, I'm not like that in real life. But I will just say this: as humans, all of us carry the capacity to, you know, tap into, you know, a different dimension and a different being.
Absolutely.
And as an actor, I would be remiss. I'll just say that we all got to tap into some type of experience. You know?
Well, you tap in, brother. You tap in.
One thing don't change. He Don GQ in the movie and that's gonna be his nickname for me, Don GQ. So y'all go check that out after the show. 7 o'clock, 7:05. Be tapping in to watch 10 Toes Down.
Yeah, keep them streams high.
Yes,
Yeah, support our people.
It's been streamed. I want to hit on all of y'all since I'm started with Don, but Lawnmower Man, I know that was another one.
I'm sorry, The Landlord.
The Landlord.
Yeah, The
too.
Landlord.
But you have quite.
Don't
a few.
Look Back.
Yes.
Don't Look Back. The Landlord. We got coming out. I Wish I Could See Heaven. Diamond Girls.
Yeah, Diamond Girls was good. Shout out to Joe Smith.
Yeah, and I mean that's just some of the films that I've, you know, acted in. I also have stuff that I've written for.
Yeah.
Melanin, shout out to Darren Brown Films. Stuff that I've directed. The Millers, that'll be coming out real soon. Hurt People. And I mean, of course, I love stage as well. So
yeah.
I mean, I've been doing this for a while. So I mean, this is my passion. I love to do it. I'm not as internet savvy and all that as a lot of folks are that's in this business, but I just enjoy, you know, meeting new people and just, you know, exploring my passion in different ways.
Okay. Didn't know you weren't internet savvy. That's good to know. You practicing and working on your craft.
I'll just say this. For as long as I've been doing this business, you find that there are a lot of different reasons why people get into entertainment. And, you know, I'll just say that, you know, I have my reasons and I keep them kind of near and dear to me. And I think that no matter what you do, I don't care if you play sports, I don't care if you in corporate, you know, you meet a lot of people with a lot of different energy.
Yes.
And this is definitely one of those businesses where you have to kind of protect your energy because you meet a lot of different people.
That's deep.
And you know, that's kind of like what's important to me. A lot of times, I'll never forget one day I was on set. I was actually back in the back. I'm talking to Steve, and they kind of forgot that I was on set that day, right? And so I smell some chicken, and I get up and I'm like, man, everybody that ate food and everything, and they like, oh, Don, we forgot you were here. But that's because I was sitting off in the back by myself somewhere. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how I vibe. But this was a real good experience, working with Fallon, working with Steve, working with T. This was like, it was cool because I feel like it's a beautiful thing when you know people come to do what they need to do, and like just stick to that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, no matter how big or small your role is, just stick to what you have to do, and man, and it'll come together. And so I really enjoy, you know, just working with these two. It was dope.
That's
so share with the people too your part. Now, who were you in the movie?
My character name is James Baker, and was that my last name? My character name was James. I play a lot of different James and John. Holden. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
James. Thank you, fella. But my character's name was James Holden, and
that was his wife.
And he's a retired boxer and now training MMA, and he meets this woman that you know, they kind of trauma bond, I'll just say that, and you know, then the story kind of takes off from there.
Yeah, that's okay, because you have to. People don't understand that as a thespian.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
It was a joke with that, and I felt it. I felt the spirit.
You know,
I
Steve,
seen
androids
it
together. We felt it through
But
androids.
you study your characters. You study the background and why a person would, like with Fallon's character. I'm like, what would make this woman want to stay in this situation? So
the background for Aubrey's character is she was with James since she was in high school. Mm-hmm. So when you're like, the evolution of a woman changes every 2-3 years, just like with a man.
Yep.
So to be with someone from 16 or 17 and now you're in your 30s and 40s, if that's all that you know, that's a death to like break from that or to part from that because you don't have anything else to go to, and you think like I've hung on his every word.
Yeah.
So
and it was so unhealthy. Y'all gotta watch the movie. I don't want to give away.
So you was the wife of Don GQ.
Yes.
This is Mrs. Holt.
Yeah.
Yes, that new last name
Okay.
that he remembered.
Yeah.
And the other character's not here, but Kyra.
Miss T. Bynum.
Yes, her real name, please, thank you. It was just, you gotta watch it.
I'm watching it tonight.
It's
I'm
so
watching
hard.
tonight.
I don't want to.
I guarantee you,
too
you're
much.
gonna be screaming at the TV like this.
Yeah.
And that's how I know you did a
I'm
good
gonna be
job.
yelling at.
This nigga, if you don't, you know. So,
And shout out to the mother who plays your mother in the
Anytime.
movie.
yeah. Shout out to my TV mom, movie
She on
mom.
here.
Yeah, Mrs. Kelly.
It's Tanya. Hey,
Yeah, Miss
Tanya.
Kelly.
She's so dope.
Thank you, Tanya, for setting this up. Tanya just chimed in. My sister is so sick. She said, "Oh my God, I love his movies. Can you give me an autograph?"
Man, listen, shout out to the shoe lady. Look, I want to say this too while we on there. This is so interesting. You know, if you do this business long enough, you know, it's no telling, you know, what direction you're gonna go in, who you're gonna see, whose path you're gonna cross again. Believe it or not, we did our first movie with each other. Stay in Your Place. And here it is, you know what I'm saying, all these years later that, you know, we had the opportunity to kind of reconnect. And it's interesting because, you know, we obviously she's just getting better and better with what she does.
Man,
you know, I've had the opportunity to grow, and it's fun. I was telling her I go down to Atlanta sometime, and people love that movie. You know what I'm saying? But like we were just getting started. I had just bought my equipment. We filmed with Jew Does It, who's, you know, he's doing his thing now. Richard Bass. Rest in heaven, Melissa Talbot. I mean, you know, and you have these creatives that kind of came together that all share a common goal, and that's actually what I enjoy about just the whole process of this period. This is my first time working with Steve, first time working with Fallon.
Oh wow, okay.
And I remember we got on set and. I had an opportunity to just kind of chat with Steve, and you never know who you have in common. You know what I'm saying? One of his good friends is like somebody who I've kind of worked with, and you know what I'm saying, revere in this business. So it's like, man, it's good to see our community growing, expanding. It's good to meet new people, and be in a space where these individuals can share their gifts. Exactly. And we kind of exchange, you know what I'm saying, in that moment. So
because you guys have to have intimate scenes together. I mean, how was that?
Yeah. Tell us about that.
How is it that?
So for me, intimately meaning an emotional draw that I had to have. So Don, being on set with him and knowing he's a vet, and me being so new, because that was only my second film.
Movie.
So I wanted to get into a space where he knew he was safe with me, and that he knew that I respected who he was. So I didn't want to push, and I just wanted to kind of be able to gel so he can know that he could trust that I was going to give him what he needed.
Absolutely, you did a phenomenal job.
Sound good to me.
Phenomenal. And in Omission. Omission is her first movie, which we have a common friend in that movie. So the world is small. Yeah. Omission was an excellent
big
movie
old small world.
Listen, the ones just tapping in who late. The name of the movie is 10 Toes Down. Who asking the question? What's the name of the movie? But you can't watch it until 7:05 to after the RawbutReal. We go on. So y'all can call in as well. Is the number up there? She get an award. She just got to do everything. Yeah, real quick.
Now,
call in and ask these beautiful actors and actresses any questions y'all want. Not. Steve, so y'all three played in 10 Toes Down. And Omission was your first movie?
Yes.
Okay. What was that about? That's on Tubi as well?
Yes, and I played a wife on there as well. So,
you the wifey material.
He asked that to Angelina. You saw me?
My husband was cheating on me in that too, so I'm probably not a good one. I don't know.
This guy.
You was a good wife. Y'all was just like,
I think
nasty.
you just need to be single because, the wife thing ain't working out for you.
Well, your friends in that movie was just nasty. That you
in Omission?
In Omission.
So y'all check that out too. Follow it after the 10 Toes Down. We got 2 movies tonight there.
I gotta say this to Don though. In the Lawboard, what's the Lawboard Band? Not Lawboard Band.
Landlord.
No, not the Landlord.
Don't Look Back. Shout out to Sonya Renee and Dennis Reed.
Yes, Don't Look Back. When you was the angry, he played the angry man again.
You say he angry in that movie?
I had some mental health issues that I was dealing with in that.
In that movie, you played the hell out of that role, and I tagged you. It's like because you're not good with social media, so I tagged you, and I was like in a clip where you was like, "F you and your subpart." I don't want to say the whole line, but that when I say I fell out because he was so serious, you switched just like. Yeah. It's amazing to me. People don't understand that's not easy to do.
Oh, you do it good.
Yeah.
I do it good.
You actors don't even know it. That's the problem.
Man, here's the thing though, and until you start like acting like getting that experience, believe it or not, a lot of people do representation acting, and it's one thing to like go about your everyday in a natural way. But believe it or not, if somebody was to tell you to go up on stage and recreate everything that you just did, a lot of people have a hard time doing that. It's just something about it, and when that camera cuts on, sometimes this isn't for everybody.
It's not.
One of the biggest myths and misconceptions about acting is, I once heard when I first started this, if a person is a good liar, that makes them a good actor. And that's far from the truth. If somebody was to tell Steve, hey, listen, you just got cast and you're playing an 80-year-old man who's on his deathbed, and one of your legs is longer than the other, and you dealing with some kidney issues, there's a lot of stuff that come with that. Yeah. You can't make up a lie in order to be who you're required to be in that moment. And so this just comes with a lot of things that people kind of don't see. They think it's fun until you on set for 16 hours and you only had one slice of pizza. Man, that's why I said you didn't have one slice of pizza, a 9 later, and it's juice 3 in the morning.
Somebody tried to call Lord.
That's
You
why
got to memorize those lines.
Yeah, that's why when
recorded.
people ask about acting and stuff, I tell them when they want to get their foot in the door, I always tell them, do it because you enjoy acting, not because you want to be on TV. Because it's not for everyone.
No, it's not. You got to know your place.
Man, you on the set 16 hours a day, or longer. You tired and you still got to remember lines. You still got to deliver that line and that acting, and you ready to pass out because, like Don said, you only had a slice of pizza 5 hours ago,
and you ain't been paid.
You see,
keep it funky.
You see,
and also what happens is it's a difference between I want to be an artist, I want to be an actor, and I want to be famous.
Right.
This isn't I want to be famous situation. So that's what, and then some people, like, I'll lose respect when I see that because I can do that too.
No, you can't.
Well, I'm not gonna bring up I can do that too, and I'm not gonna talk about Viola Davis and say, oh yeah, that's nothing.
That's nothing. I
some
can do
stuff
it.
I'm just not. Some stuff is just
put
not.
me in a Tubi movie, man.
Put me
Please.
on program.
No, when you write that movie, put me on. Nah, man, I can't do it like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
I was an extra in a couple. Yeah, no, it is. It's just sitting there all that time, waiting on your little one scene, 30 seconds.
And you didn't have no lines. You just shoot move.
Yeah, I've been in a couple movies.
You've been in a couple.
Extras, but I've been asked to do some leading roles, but I know my position. I know that's not for me.
But he learned on Jada's set.
Shout out to my daughter and her wife, Dominique Bowens and Jada Jones with XS Films, the series Us.
Yeah. I just met them recently. I went to Nefertiti's.
Oh yeah, that's my daughter. Dominique, yeah.
Okay, that's what I meant.
That's my oldest baby. They I got a job working with them to do the series. I'm gonna go back.
I ain't going back.
Listen, I respect y'all to the fullest that much more because people don't understand what it takes to make these films. We sit on this side and watch it.
Enjoy.
And what I hate for people to critique every little thing. So I was behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And like you said, the 16 hours working with them, we was doing 18 and 20 hours.
You see?
Barely sleeping, barely
don't
eating.
believe that.
Tanya said, don't act like she don't feed y'all.
No, but she do. But like one scene, I was saying 10 Toes Down, we shot that scene where the police came to the house. That was like a good hour and a half scene for 3 minutes. Yeah. And even that bedroom scene where me and my wife was arguing, that was a good hour and a half because it had so many angles.
How long
and
did
so many
it
back
take
and
for
forth.
the scene? You know what I'm about to say. I'm sorry to switch off Fallon with them eyes closed. Cool. Wow.
See?
We don't got that close.
Was that really you? Like, that was you staying still all the time?
No stunt double. That was me. And for me to have to do that level of action for something I've never done, Don was such. He was telling me about my angles because at this point it's like, this is your far angle, this is your close up. I didn't know those terms, because you think, oh, I got this. He was like, save your level of emotion for your close up. Say this is your angle, this is the camera. Like, so I was able to hone in on what my shots were and how to execute that because Don was coaching me. Yes. Thank you for that. On top of him having to stay in his zone, and that's what gelled that together. It was amazing.
Your resume, I did get you guys bio. I briefed through things because I like to know things. He teaches me all the time. Yeah, something's wrong with the line.
With the phone, I keep calling the answer machine.
Schooling as actor, how do you recommend people take classes, all these classes that go on?
I recommend people do take some acting classes to get the education behind it, to get the knowledge about acting. Acting is so much different between like you said, I'm going to get up and just say these lines. No, you got to know how to add emotion, how to add inflection, how to use your tone, your words, your facial expressions matching your words, stuff like that. Body language matching your words and matching the scene. So you can't just take acting classes as much as you can to hone that craft because you don't want to be out there just saying I can act and you can't. So
it takes a lot more than just a
take some classes. It's acting classes all through Detroit. Kamal Smith, Joe Smith, King Wesley,
Brian Taylor.
I think King Wesley got something.
He just did some acting class last week.
Yeah,
he's hosting
Dennis Reed. He's hosting it. He's actually teaching the acting class.
Okay.
Dennis Reed does acting boot camp classes like 3 times a year.
Yes, he does.
And people coming from Chicago, Indiana, Philadelphia to take his acting class or that boot camp class. So yes, it helps to take those acting classes because you don't know everything. I still take classes because I don't know everything.
Who was? Is it Rose? I don't want to speak. Is it Rose? Not Rose Pitt. Rose Pitt? Did he say that one? acting class?
Ro Spit.
Yeah.
No, but Ro is an actor. Shout out to Ro.
I could have
Shout out
swore
to
he
Ro.
said he started a class.
And here's the deal too, even for actors, and I'm glad you said that, Steve. My guys that are really close friends to me, like brothers, Brian Taylor and Henry Franklin. Even when I don't get the opportunity to sit in on a class of theirs that they've had, it's like, yo, pick up the phone and call somebody that you trust. You know, pick up the phone and call somebody who has that experience, who can say, hey, look, you know, that you can get some work in with. Yeah. You know, there was a scene, and shout out to Nadia Calhoun, who was also in 10 Toes Down. Right in the midst of us, you know, getting direction for what we needed to do. Hey, it was just like, yo, you ready? Let's work right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's important, you know, for actors. You know, never think that you've arrived. Yeah. You know, and just at least that's my motto. Yeah. You know, I'm always just trying to strive and grow, and I think that when you go into something open to learning and gaining new experience, that's when you can really tap into the magic. Yeah. And there has to be a certain level of confidence that you bring to what you do, self-esteem. But I think that, like any other thing that you do in life, don't take it for granted that, you know, this is something that you actually need to educate yourself about. Exactly. Because people, I've seen many people, if you are not someone who can get that on the job training where you just book and people just kind of see something raw in you, definitely continue to build that muscle up, because you know, some people try to go into acting and they'll typecast themselves and say, look, I want these type of roles. And this business don't work like that. No. Yeah. You know, I kind of consider this a privilege to be able to get the opportunity to do this. And I just I go into everything with that mindset, like, you know, I'm thankful and it's a privilege to get this opportunity.
Because I see that with Stay in Your Place with that movie. I mean, the ending was a twist. A lot of people wouldn't know. Because I want to give away that.
Twist.
The ending
was
a twist. Yeah, so it was like, okay, but that shows your range in what you can do as an actor. And that was how many years ago?
Man, we did that about 10, 11 years ago. That's been a while.
Tanja told that story from a narrator perspective of herself. That movie is dope to me. So shout out Tanja, shoe lady. Yes.
Yeah.
That guy was a customer. I started some of them stories. They wasn't about me.
Yeah.
They wasn't about me. Well, Tanja was not. But I was started out as a customer.
Yeah. I first heard about her. I think she had a spot on like Puritan in Wyoming or something back in the day.
Yeah, I was at the Oak Park store and then Royal Oak.
But
she had those stores.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And again, just to get the opportunity to, I feel like right now our cities, we're in this moment where, again, we're expanding, we're exploring new territory with the independent films, and we are really coming together in a way that you've never seen, because a few years ago when they announced that they were getting rid of the film incentives, a lot of people kind of disappeared.
Yeah. Shot straight to Atlanta and all that.
Absolutely.
California, Houston.
I feel like this speaks to our resilience as Detroiters to say, like, nothing's going to stop us. You know, when you see those shirts that say Detroit hustles harder, I mean, we really, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's our motto here, because that hasn't stopped anything. And again, shout out to all the filmmakers that are really paving the way right now for our city to kind of, like, you know, be showcased, you know, throughout the world.
And then on top of that, Tubi is being showed over in the UK.
Wow.
So I'm a kid from Detroit. I mean, I'm a dude from Detroit. Now you got dudes in UK seeing my work, seeing Don's work, seeing Fallon's work, seeing a lot of Detroit actors' work, you know, overseas, you know, and then you get a inbox message like, hey, I love the movie, and I'm looking at the location where they at, 'cause I'm looking at the profile, and it says United Kingdom, or it says Hawaii, or Brazil.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You know, it's like,
great feeling.
Man, like my dude, you over in Hawaii and you chilling, you know, you watching us. Man, it's a dope feeling. So you know, shout out to all the people that stayed in Detroit and grinding and doing y'all thing, man.
Shout out to everybody that's trying to call in. We are having some technical difficulties. Tanja did say 2015 was the year for Stay in Your Place.
That was a long time ago. We almost 10 years in.
Yeah. And she said Curtis in Wyoming was the story.
Curtis, that's what it was. I said Puritan. Yes, Curtis in Wyoming. Yes. I didn't even know who she was. I just heard that's the shoe lady. That's what her story at.
The shoe lady.
I had no idea who she was.
Talk about branding. Yes.
She
branded that.
What? That's my baby. I love her
that, baby.
with everything.
Congratulations.
She's a winner too.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a winner too. Not just you.
Yeah.
Talking to our engineer.
We'll get it next year. We was RawbutReal. We was up for a Oscars. We was real close. But
It was really close.
Yeah. The kid one, yeah.
So, Miss Fallon, I want to ask you, do you got anything coming up soon? Like another one? What we look forward to watching?
Isis Boyer and Nyambi Nicole, who did
Widow's Fire.
Widow's Fire. Her daughter wrote a film called Blind Trust, and she brought in Kamal. To direct it. And I've always wanted to work with Kamal. I worked with Kamal back in the day because we did stage plays. And what was so cool about this is when I got the audition, the size for it, I went in and did the audition, but I did it in my London British accent.
Yes.
Talk to us like that.
Yes.
I always try to make myself stand out from the rest. So I was like, I'm going to do this audition. And the shoe lady was there. And she was on the panel. And I was like, Tanya's going to be like, now why is she using that accent? And I was like, I want Tanya to see me because they hadn't heard it. And then I went home and I was like, I hope I booked it. But I was like, most people say, I've had other directors in the city say, I don't want to book you with that accent because the people in Detroit don't want that.
Lies. Love accents. Don't listen to it.
So Isis and Nyambi gave me my first chance. So when that comes out, October, November, it will be with my British accent.
And then it's interesting because Idris Elba's accent is like that, but he speaks English.
I'm going to do a reverse. I'm going to do a reverse Idris. I'm going to learn a British accent. And you're going to see me over in the UK with a British accent. And I'm from the United States. You're going to eat food, huh?
I speak like it. I like it. I
like that.
Let me start learning that.
Yeah.
Can't do it right now, and I'm not about to do it.
That takes skill too, though. That's talent, concentration. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't just do that.
And I'm glad she gave me the opportunity, and I just got called. Travis, he usually does sound. What's Travis? I don't know. Travis, I don't know. He's on.
Travis, the sound guy. We everybody know. Yeah.
No disrespect.
I love Travis. I worked with Travis with Us series. He was and Jew.
Okay.
They was shooting the Us series with XS Film, so I met all of them. And Travis.
Yeah. So he's writing his own film.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So he called me. He said, "I need you to be. It's just one scene. I need you to be a broadcaster." I was like, okay. He's like, but with your accent.
Oh, dope.
So now the wheels are spinning. And trying to get in the door to use that to put, like, what can I be? Because I don't want to be typecast for, she's the pretty girl. That's not sufficient for me.
That's not a bad thing.
That still help though. That trust me, especially for the actors. I know they. No offense to no other body, but never mind. Never mind. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But.
So I have 2 films coming out this year that will have my British accent. So I'm excited.
Now, congratulations. That's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all that since I said that though. Like, have y'all ever been paired up with somebody that y'all thought like, I really don't want to play that part with them because of the energy, or you watch them do something, another film or something, like, nah.
I wouldn't necessarily ask that. Well,
not really. I mean, because you meet everybody, like Don said, everybody got different energy. Everybody has different personalities. You see little quirks or whatever. You know, okay, that's just how they are. But when that camera goes on and you hear the director say action, that goes off the dope.
Right.
So whatever you did prior to that, I really don't care. My job is to get to say the lines, say this character, let's get this scene together, make it believable. Don't just get up there and just recite the lines.
Yeah.
So if I met you and you gave me a bad vibe, but when that camera come on or the director say action, we lovers. We best friends.
Feed off of each other.
Yeah, we gonna make this scene work, and then after that, I see you when I see you.
Yeah.
No, that's dope.
Now, could I ask everyone's status, like single, married? Viewers would like to know. We'll start with Fallon.
I skip.
We'll start
John
with Fallon.
Don GQ.
I'm married.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that.
Married. Don.
I'm not married.
You're not married.
Here go the DMs. Ladies,
this is how
listen.
we switch over to the other. So, Steve.
I am in a relationship, yes.
Thank you. See,
You're not married?
No, I'm not married.
Steve
in
is
a
single
relationship.
too.
See, last week interview, it went that way, and I said, you know what? Let me say it the correct way, because people say when you single, you're not married. If you're not married, you're single.
You are.
Absolutely.
So I get that, but no, to respect my relationship.
Yeah.
I am in a relationship because I do not need my phone
Absolutely.
to be dinging off 11, 12, 1 o'clock. And you can't, some people can be very disrespectful.
They can.
They'll watch the movie
Yeah.
or about he on Facebook, or he on Instagram,
Yeah.
and want to
happens.
inbox you or say something 1 o'clock in the morning. Y'all could have waited till at least the afternoon.
And I don't even know that could be alleviated to a certain
Yeah.
extent.
It can't.
Some people just don't
Y'all
understand
can't control
respect.
them.
Yeah, you can't
That's
control
right.
And I just want to say this. That's exactly why I just answered the question that way.
Yes.
I just want to say this, like, when you in front of that screen, everybody and their mama like will feel like they have the right to kind of be in your business.
Yeah.
I saw one day a post, and then probably was 100 people in there say, I hate his character so much. He ugly. He look weird. He look like a reptile. He look like a goat. Somebody said, I'm ugly. I look like a monkey.
Wow.
And then I saw another post, hey, Don, he's a cool guy. He's a good guy. And I guess for me, being in this business, I'll just say that I kind of move with discretion when it comes to my relationships.
Yeah.
Because, again, and it's just with respect to, your partner, if you dating, if you in a relationship, you not, believe it or not, it's a lot that we have to carry with us.
Man.
All the time.
I'll give y'all that,
but like, as your woman, I'll be like, really? You ain't gonna tell nobody we together?
Yeah. No, for real.
Listen,
That's hard.
I tell you, I have dealt with that throughout the years with different relationships that I've been in. And I will say that that's just a conversation for you to have with your partner. I feel like sometimes, like some women will say, "Hey, listen, if you tell the women that you have somebody, that'll keep them at bay."
No,
that
it make
doesn't
it
stop
worse.
that.
It make it
Listen
worse.
to me.
Unfortunately, it doesn't stop.
And then I've heard some people say, "Well, if you keep me a secret, they gonna get at you even more." Listen to me. I'm a firm believer that what you share with your partner is what you share with your partner, and to me, you create a space for some peace. You know what I'm saying? When you able to navigate and move around in this business in a way where everybody not all in your business. Because I kid you not, there's been times where I'll give you a great example. Don't Look Back. And shout out to Jessica Ryan. Wonderful actress, good friend of mine. We've been knowing each other for many, many years. When we were younger, one day I was standing in the parking lot next to her, and her and I were having a conversation. And literally 3 days later, you guys are doing A, B, and C.
Oh, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And here's the deal, right? In this business, you have to have tough skin, so you can't pay any of that stuff any attention. But I will say that there comes a point where you learn how to, use wisdom when it comes to opening the door for some people. Because these women and men can be vicious out here.
Yeah.
And I mean like real life vicious.
Yeah, we know. Because y'all got true fans. Like really, they become stalkers. Like for real.
Man,
like I done watched with some other actors and actresses go through some things with people who just watch their movies.
I did a play some years
wow.
ago where I played a bad guy, and he was just terrible. He's a sex trafficker. He was terrible, and he had this tagline: "I can make you a star." And I had 3 females in the play that I'm gonna make a star. One had a necklace, one had a bracelet, one had a set of earrings. And then he had a scene where they were all together simultaneously touching the earrings, touching the bracelet, touching the necklace. And then after the show, I had women like, "Can you please make me a star? You just seen me play a sex trafficker."
Sex trafficker.
Man. So they can take, some fans can take it a little
Too far. Hey, Tanja, we got Tanja on the line. She called in. There we go.
Yo, Taj.
I'm sorry, I had cooties.
You sounding all stuffed up over there.
I told her to get some rest, but she
I need to bring you some melanin.
She sound like cooties.
I'm drinking.
You drinking some melanin tea? Okay, good, because that's what I thought about literally on the way here. I said she needs some for her respiratory, but definitely get well.
What you call it?
Melanin tea. Mullein. It's just a herb that's good for your, for people that smoke weed that want to cleanse their lungs.
Oh, I don't need that.
I need it.
No. But it's good for cleaning your respiratory
system.
Yes, congestion.
I gotta remember
weed
that.
smoke detoxing. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta remember that.
Yeah, mullein and echinacea are good for the lungs.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
What
I just want to say I'm so proud of you guys. You're doing such a great job. I didn't even need to be there. You were holding it down.
They are amazing. I couldn't get all of Don's drink order. So I got the other drink for them. I don't want to say their name.
Is that what this is?
I don't want to say. Yeah, that's for both of y'all.
Oh, okay, cool.
Fallon and I got the red. I didn't want to say the name because they ain't paying me to shout their name out.
You see, I kept pushing the bottle out the frame. Like, back that up. We don't need that in there.
I'm trying to move up in the chain.
I was so bougie. You should have seen. She sent a text and I responded. Because believe it or not, I'm a social drinker. I don't really drink all the time, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And I'm surprised he responded because he's very health conscious. I knew he was going to say coconut water.
I would have got coconut water. It didn't have to be alcohol.
I woke up this morning and had coconut water and chlorophyll and watermelon, and that was my drink this morning. Yeah, it's just a good way to start the day out with some hydration.
Now you understand what I said.
I understand now.
I hit the gym twice a day with protein intake because I knew who I was working with. When I saw Don's name on the hookup, I was like, I know my man. I seen his work before. Okay, you coming off of Widow's Fire. Increase your protein, increase your workout twice a day. You can't be a slob and be a mama's boy.
You slid right past that. Widow's Fire. Check that out too, as you guys. These are fire movies. I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all haven't seen them yet, please check them out on
Bro,
Tubi.
that one clip I see of you, it's always a picture of you with a little face in front of your man part?
Yeah, I took that. Yeah, I had to edit
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, that was Widow's Fire. That was a scene where I was coming back into the room to partake in round two.
Round two.
Huh?
That's what the chicks wanted to see, bro. That's wild.
Well, that wasn't going to happen because we try to keep it PG.
We got to keep, well, it's rated R. So what
was it?
problem?
Oh, it's rated R? Or 13?
Do you have
PG-13?
Did we ask that time? Is directors, are you guys against nude scenes?
Widow's Fire is clean. I would call that PG. My one that just dropped, Lies and Loyalty, is definitely.
It's definitely.
I was talking about that. I didn't even see that
yet.
Thank
you for.
It came on rated R with credits.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Fire. It was fire time, dude. Oh my god.
Why, when I saw the first edit, I thought, oh wow, like. The editor did this. And I went and looked at the script. I said, "Oh, I wrote this."
Yeah, you wrote
it. But I don't remember it being so soon.
You need to cut it out, the editor. You know that came out your nasty mind. You know, cut it out.
I really thought they moved it up. I'm telling you, I really went.
Opening credits.
All this stuff come out of her mind. Your mind is amazing.
It is.
It's amazing. I appreciate you.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Get you some rest though. I need you to get some rest.
Yes, so you can get well. You can come next.
Come on.
Yes, I'll come on when I'm healthy.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, look at you.
She said healthy, then call.
Right. Where they do that? Only on
Don, hey, listen, Don, I do want to say, Don, on our comments, man, a lot of people giving you lots of praise on here, saying the movies you played in, how great you are. Even one of them saying he a filmmaker, but he's a...
Thank you for reading this. I wanted to get to that. Thank you.
Oh, you saw that?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you? I'm the host. So
you are one of the hosts.
No. But he gave you mad praise on the movie Sentimental.
In the Sentimental Mood.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zach.
He said one of the dopest films ever made.
He did.
He said he's a filmmaker too, but he a movie fan first. So he gave you props on that. But
and I want to give you guys a little background.
Turn your volume back now.
Time to dip on RawbutReal. So we started this 3 years ago.
Oh, a little over 3 years.
A little over 3 years. Over 3 years ago.
I
was just getting this momentum, doing things. Takes time. But it was to bring the male and female perspective on relationships, life, love, politics, everything in between. And it's grown so much. Where we started, I never wanted to have people on. I was like, we just gonna sit here and kick it. But I wanted to start doing something that made a difference. If we had this platform we should be doing something that people are going to want to listen to and bring awareness for our people and different things. That's why we, but I want to give you a little background on RawbutReal. So that's why.
And she couldn't do it without me, so she was like, "Brother, I need
I
you."
needed the male for the female perspective.
All the men she
and we
had
have
in
G
her life.
Baby, our other host that's not here.
2.5 men.
He calls her 2.5 men because she's the in between. She's like man and female. She's not gay or anything. I hate to say she's not that, but she's just
short.
No.
She like a dude. She thinks she's a woman, but she thinks like him.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like the dainty one.
Okay.
According to them.
She has masculine energy and a feminine body.
And she got to get well, too, so prayers up to her. But what I love about her being on the show with us, she bring the balance, because before her, my sister didn't used to let me talk. I got fired like 7 times in 3 years. And then I was give a suggestion and she'll say no, wait till I think about it, and then she'll come back like we gonna do this. So since G Baby was here, she part man part woman, she don't just go with one side. She go with both of us, and she love me because she trying to bang my daddy.
When is your birthday?
April 13th.
And yours?
October 29th.
She a Scorpio.
I'm October 30th, and these Scorpio women.
I'm November
Scorpio
12th.
women.
That says it all.
Y'all different.
Thank y'all for watching.
Yes.
Scorpio women a different breed.
Oh, what?
Let me tell y'all about.
I want to know what that.
Let me tell y'all something about the Scorpio women.
Yeah, break this down.
And I was talking to shout out to Big Key. Listen to me. And you tell me if you can attest to this. Fellas.
Oh my God,
if you go on if you pull up anything on social media, you gonna hear stuff about the Pisces women, Riri, Erykah Badu. You gonna hear stuff about Geminis. You gonna hear stuff about Cancers being crybabies, Leos being bossy, Aries. You know what women always float under the radar?
Scorpio.
Absolutely.
You don't hear shit about Scorpio women, and guess what?
They want to keep their stuff under the radar.
They the terrorists.
Yes.
We are wonder.
Listen to me.
What he's speaking of.
You never hear people attributing certain stuff. You gonna hear stuff about Sagittarius women, Capricorn. You know who you don't hear about? Them Scorpio women.
The only thing you hear about Scorpio women is that they freaks.
It's not true.
It's true for you.
It's not true.
Sus.
Only certain men can bring out a freak in a Scorpio.
Amen for you. Hey, listen, I wanna ask y'all this too, because
wait, I have to say this. G Baby said, "I love you, stepson," because she's trying to screw with his daddy
since 2010.
Yeah,
she's not doing well, but she says she cleared, so we good. She'll be back next month.
I hate when that happens. When her friends say stuff to me like that, like she'd be ready to die. Like, Daddy, don't come to my job ever again. So,
yes, people. Like,
I don't mind. My daddy, because she don't know, he'll do it to her, and he's 77 years old.
77.
So,
and he's
like,
you not that.
I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna take it back to 54.
Not 54.
Hey, listen, I want to talk about this part you brought up about part in the scene, how y'all get so deep into it. When I was helping doing the Us series, so shout out to to Bear, the character in the series Us, right? To all of them, the whole team.
Oh, Mary,
but I swear to you, Mary, yeah. It was a part when they were shooting the film to where everybody thought it was real, to where we had to cut because they were so good. They were like, damn, are they about to fight for real?
Oh, that's what's up.
When I say we stopped and everybody ran, I said, man, when I say good acting, and then we outside joking, then they go in there to do their parts. Man, I'm talking about this was the best part. When it comes to, it's 2 more episodes coming out soon. They supposed to be coming soon. It's a total of 5 of the Us. Great series. If you haven't seen the first 3, go check them out.
It's a lot of stuff.
When I say, I'm not gonna lie, that squad there, all of them, everybody that played, oh my, it was just great. Like I say, I have the utmost respect now for every movie I watch. See, I tell people, stop watching a movie to look for something wrong.
Right,
just enjoy the movie.
Enjoy the movie. Because y'all don't know what it takes. And I'm telling you, how you saying I'm 16 and 18 hours sitting there. To me, first time on the scene, behind the scenes, right, I'm watching, I'm like, oh, that was great. And they be like, cut, we got to shoot it again. Like,
shoot again.
why? Because this one little thing wasn't in the background.
Continuity. Design.
Oh, my God. You see
continuity is important for real.
And listen, shout out to Jada
really
Jones.
is.
She don't play that. They look for every little thing. If it wasn't there in the last shot, I don't care how good they shot this part, they got to do it again because that one little thing.
Yeah. And that's going to be talk on, excuse me, I'm sorry, that's going to be talk on Tubi.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you pay no attention to it. Like, I mean, but you have to pay attention to the little things because it's that one person. This cup was this way.
Yeah, just watch the movie
like,
and
watch it,
enjoy
you'll see the cabinet was closed and it was open when they was talking and her hair, she had a sideburn here. Like, people look at that.
And I'm not gonna lie, after working behind the scenes, I do it more, but I enjoy the move because now I learned so much behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So now I be looking for stuff like, okay, the light man was over
like,
here.
I can tell when something is an ad-lib.
You know what I'm saying?
I can tell when it wasn't in a script. Like, I didn't act as a child. I mean, I did church plays.
Yeah,
shout out.
That's where it started. I want to say this too, and I think that what I've noticed, and especially in the time that we're in right now, what a lot of people don't realize is your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. And so for a lot of people that go and they watch these movies and they get to just critiquing it to the T and hitting stuff with the white glove, I'll be the first to say that I'm extremely proud of a lot of people, in our city and just what they're accomplishing right now. Because years ago, this wasn't possible. And the potential for it to be possible always has existed. But right now, you see a couple cats doing a few things and it's just like, wait a minute. I can do that. And I can, you have people that, they're extremely passionate about this and they're just saying, hey, you know what, each year, let's get better and better and better. But I'll say this, though, to go back to my original point. When I go to theater in the suburbs where there's a lot of non-melanated people, okay, there is an appreciation for what's being done.
Yeah.
The audience is totally different.
And I'll just say this. Us not being able to appreciate, the hard work that we put in, oftentimes it's a reflection of our own emotional intelligence and just our state of being. We have to learn how to appreciate each other just on the smallest level. I'm talking about fuck the movies and the Tubi shit. I'm just talking about learn to appreciate your family members. Learn to appreciate your partner, the people that you love.
Yeah.
Because if you can't do that, ain't no fucking way you're going to be able to appreciate what we trying to get accomplished.
And we're strangers.
Say that again.
Yeah. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
strangers.
And listen, and it shows.
It does.
So for me, and I just say this to everybody, like, learn to not always be so judgmental about everything because, again, you have something. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people say, well, hey, look, I'm just speaking the truth. I get that. But for the most part, the truth could be relative in some aspects of life. And this is art. And this is art that's being done by not just one person. There's 30, 40 people involved in getting a movie done. And so there's a lot of things that you can control and a lot of things that you can't control. A movie is an evolving thing.
For sure.
You got people that sit around and say, hey, I got this idea. Then they write that script. It evolves. They cast it. It evolves. You film it. It evolves. Somebody edits it. It evolves. Somebody add music to it. This thing is constantly evolving.
And now that evolved.
And so learn to be appreciative of just, the people next to you, and hopefully that'll start to build that muscle up to be able to appreciate, what others around you are doing.
Don said it the cool and educated way. I'm going to say it from the Dexter and Davidson area. If you sit there critiquing it and finding all these spots that's wrong, then you go and make it better.
Amen.
That's all you got to do. You go get your money up and you go make it better.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. But please respect that what we do is hard work.
It is.
And we ain't playing around when we get them scripts. We studying all day long on the job.
Steve, who do you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
Oh man,
All of y'all. We're gonna start with Steve.
I want to say DeJuan Ford.
Okay.
My boy. I worked with him on stage before Diesel, but I like to work with a movie with him.
Okay.
And as far as females, I think with so many dope females, all of them.
right.
All of them.
Yeah, the females taking over in these movies, man.
There's so many dope females out there. They bringing so much heat. All of them. Just put me as the bodyguard. I'm good.
Yeah.
Just the bodyguard.
What about you, Don GQ?
He's like,
I work with everybody.
I work with them all.
I work with them all.
Not just be local, just anybody.
I'm gonna be
just
real honest. I
local.
work with a lot of people. I used to aspire to want to work with, you know, all the big names and all that kind of stuff. But I'm at a point in my life where wherever the universe take me, that's where I'm gonna roll. I just want to kind of keep my focus on that, because I feel like in this business, sometimes, you know, we get to put in, as an actor, you know, we have to be extremely vulnerable. You know, a person will pick you apart. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, you under the scrutiny that, you know, people don't even realize, and most people couldn't even handle. And so
No, I couldn't.
I want to get to the point where if somebody crosses my path and they have a goal, and at that particular time my goals align with that, then that's who I want to work with. And that's just my philosophy on it. You know, I feel like sometimes we get to reaching vertically, and there's a whole bunch of people horizontally that are next to us that, you know, we can achieve the same goal. I remember years ago.
You so deep. Lord Jesus.
You got a book out, brother?
Lord, you need to write a book. I'm like,
That's how I feel. Like I remember years ago, people would say stuff like, "Yo, you need to go to Cali," and here's the deal: there's 400,000 people just like me in Cali trying to get into something, and Cali is expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
And here's the deal. Right here in our city, Detroit. I was born and raised on the west side. Shout out on Finkel and Myers.
Oh, yes, sir.
Where you born? You born at where? Shout out to where you was born.
Shout out to the west side. You know what I'm saying?
Where was you born?
We gonna
talk about that later. Okay, fine.
But you know, I was raised on the west side. You know what I'm saying? on Finkel Ave, and I just say that to say that I'm proud of where I come from. I'm proud of all the lessons that I learned. And again, I want to work with whoever want to work with me if our goals align, because that's what's going to really take me to wherever I need to go. And I'm going to trust the universe that happen like that.
I trust too. I believe it's going to happen.
So, Fallon, besides Dice, who else would you like to work with?
Shoot your shots, I swear.
I'll shoot a machine gun.
So, well, Don just finished the movie with him with Zachary Cunningham.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully he hears this, because I think he's exceptional.
Cut the mic.
We can tag him. Tag him.
I can call Zach when I leave here. But it's all good.
Thank you. I appreciate his eye. And that's something that's nostalgic for me, because I remember how I felt when I seen Love Jones.
Talk British.
I appreciate his eye, and I loved how I felt when I heard Love Jones when I seen that movie.
I just felt Marsha Ambrosius all over that.
All you gotta do is say, don't deny what you feel. Let me undress.
Look, and we both Scorpio.
Yeah, Steve, did she drink some of this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What she drinking? What she got in her cup?
Wood chips. Got the wood chips.
She got a little ES over there in that
We
cup.
had a little red wine.
Are you calling Cunningham now? Are you texting him?
Who? That's the homie. That's the homie.
He was looking at you on your
like my
phone.
brother. Yeah.
So that's one you want to work with?
Yes, because I want to work with someone who I know sees me beyond the, oh, she's pretty, or the typical thing. I want to be seen.
Right.
So that's where I'm at in my walking in my life. I'm not 21, so I don't want to be the cutest one in the room. I want to be the most powerful one in the room.
Amen.
I was the ugly one in the room, so I'm trying to be the cutest one in the room.
Hey, listen, I want to say this though. You said something that's an interesting point. This is to everybody out there who aspires to, you know, get into this business. Listen, acting is for everybody. There's no age limit on this.
No.
I don't care if you're 5 years old or you're 85 years old. There are a lot of wonderful stories that need to be told, and don't go into this business just feeling like, you know, getting bummed out when you don't get certain roles. You know, when people write these stories or they come up with these concepts, they see certain people in mind, and we have to respect that. I don't get mad when I don't get a role. You know, maybe I don't fit. Maybe they don't need a light-skinned 6'1" motherfucker.
That is a skill. You get what I'm saying? You need to learn that quick.
Yeah. They might every role, you know what I'm saying? Brown skinned brother look like Tay Diggs.
Rejection is part of the perfection.
Yes.
Rejection is
I don't necessarily know if it's rejection. I think it's just a matter of, at the end of the day, if it's for you, it's for you, and that's it. And be able to accept that and move forward. And in that gap where you ain't doing shit, work on your craft. And not only work on your craft, work on yourself, because you can fuck around and get lost in this business. You get a little popularity, and you think you have arrived.
Oh, I know a few of them out here right now.
And again, you know, to each his own, no judgment. But my advice to somebody is to say, at the end of the day, don't forget you still got, you know, I one thing about me is I love chatting with my kids. I have grown children right now, and I love like still being actively, you know, a part of their life. I love cooking. I love going outside doing my thing. So
man, this resume about to have our shit go crazy.
Nobody inbox me about Don, Steve, or Fallon. Okay,
we
nobody.
Short on time, but I want to ask this a question for all three of y'all at the same time. Is it a part that y'all haven't played yet that you want to play?
Ooh, yeah.
I did it on stage plays constantly, but I love to play a bad guy in a film, or the bad guy or the crazy ex that can't let go.
So I wanted y'all.
All right.
Man, it's just something about, you know, because I always played the typical boyfriend, husband, nice guy. So
this going out to all the directors. Y'all hear this?
Let me tell y'all this. In 10 Toes Down, he was the humble husband, but it's a catch to it. Yeah. Just watch it.
Or a sniper. I like being on the sniper team.
So next, Don Q.
Listen, Kamal Smith, back in the day, he had a project called Because We're Men. And it was Kamal, Des Cortez, and myself. We played three brothers that live with each other, that all work with each other. And I got to play a character who he was the office playboy, but he wasn't the most brightest guy in the room. I missed that. I'm not gonna lie, that was fun.
Okay.
For me.
To play a dumb it down.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to dumb it down?
Yeah, because I feel like when people meet, I feel like sometimes when people meet me, you know, they kind of put me in the box with, you know, how I eat, how I speak, and it's just like, listen, don't forget, I'm an actor, so I can roll either way. You know what I'm saying? And so being able to play the goofy sidekick or that guy that, you know what I'm saying? Again, man, he might not be the most intelligent dude in the room. I do like to laugh, because some people swear up and down they never see me laugh, and I'm just like, yo, I fucking love that.
We was on set.
Yeah,
you gonna play Cole? Don't you like Cole?
I would love to play that type of character and really have some fun, because playing comedic characers, you know, that's just it's a good feeling that comes with that. Laughter is good for the soul.
Instead of crazy men.
If anybody out there listening. That's what I need. You know what I'm saying?
Fallon, real quick, because I know we're short on time.
In British. Let us know.
Yeah, they're loving this. They on here like, have her talk like that. Like, wow. I saw Detroit.
And they wanted to sing again.
Yeah, they want you to sing.
So what part would you love to play that you haven't yet?
I would like to play someone who's in distress, like Halle Berry in Losing Isaiah.
I was just gonna say.
Damn.
Because
that's deep.
I want to be in my rawest form. But when you send in your headshots and how you look, people cast you by that. But I want to embody what a person feels when they don't feel together.
This shit is dope. Like she talking. I'm just looking at her lips.
Skill.
Yeah.
Show that skill.
Dope. So listen, all the directors that's tapped in, we need y'all to listen to them and cast them in one of them parts. I'm gonna put that out there.
This is the Quincy Jones of podcasting.
I'm gonna get y'all a
He thinks he's the puppet master.
Yeah. So Tyler,
I need some more work. So yeah.
Could you sing us out? We got a minute left. Can you finish singing that? All you got to do is say yes if Dice asks you.
If Dice, how many minutes we got? Shout out Shanty Chan. All the podcasters sing us out.
Here we go, y'all.
All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, baby. Open up your mind and just rest. I'm about to let you know you make me so.
That was to me.
As she sings, don't get it twisted. She's opened up for people like T.I., all that. Don't sleep on her resume.
All right. So, no, we thank y'all for coming in.
Thank you for that.
Appreciate y'all. So make sure you viewers go watch 10 Toes Down, Obsession, and name a few
Omission.
more. Omission.
All of their works.
Landlord.
All of their
Dear
works.
Future Husband.
Dear Future Husband. But you
Parental
know.
Discretion Advised.
That's Naomi,
Widow's
right?
Fire. Yeah, Widow's Fire is Naomi. Dear Future Husband is Naomi.
Yep.
Parental Discretion Advised is Kamal Smith. Street Legal.
All of the
Street Legal. Ain't the new episodes coming out?
Soon. They'll be out soon. Street Legal Season 1.
Yeah.
They got Street Legal South right now.
Yeah, they doing Street Legal South and Street Legal, I think, Chicago or something like that.
Fun fact, too. When y'all see the courtroom, I built that courtroom.
My man.
At where?
At the studio?
I'm thinking
y'all
of
see
Dennis.
Street Legal.
Yeah.
At Dennis Studio?
Dennis
I
Studio.
built the courtroom.
I've been over there.
Yeah, I did too. That's why we shot some of the parts for
Well, Dennis, that's like my brother. That's my homeboy.
So look, before we
big
go,
homie.
I want to say congratulations to our engineer again for winning an Oscar over the
I
weekend.
want to
at
say
the
congratulations to What Up, Though?
Yeah,
Pod Talk.
we won too.
Dyson's was another Pod Talk. They won for
That's
Best
what's up.
New Podcast.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And
I got two.
we got a few pictures. I don't know if we got time to just file out with the clips of that.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. Thank you guys
Yeah,
so
we appreciate
much.
y'all.
Appreciate
This
it.
was dope.
Yes, amazing. I'm excited.
I'm going home and watch 2 movies.
You gonna fall asleep.
Yo, I got your regular.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Be careful inside.
I got it. All right. See ya.
Wait, I didn't catch your name. I'm James.
Kyra.
Nice to meet you, Kyra.
Same.
I got you tonight.
You are perfect.
So are you. I love you.
I love you too.
I don't want you to think I'm a creep, but
Oh, God.
ever since I saw you at the coffee shop, I've been thinking about you nonstop.
Okay. So, speaking of that, how was it?
How was what?
I don't know, sleeping with another man?
Oh.
You not leaving. I don't care how many pictures you got. You not leaving.
Are you insane? You're married too, James. Do you remember that? So can't the same be said for you?
No, because my wife knows better. My wife wouldn't dare be disloyal to me and let another man into our house. Do you trust me, yes or no?
I love you. I really do. I love you. And if you continue to stand by this clown, I'm walking away.
You're gonna have to do what you gotta do, Sean. Cause I love him. And I'm standing 10 toes down behind my man.